Hey guys, Madison Mayhem here. Welcome to week 3 of Tartan Tuesdays. And if you're wondering what the hell's happened to my head, I just suddenly remembered that I have these 2 Japanese wigs in my wardrobe. I've had them for ages. When the hell else am I going to get a chance to wear them? So, yeah. Okay, as you now know, we are doing the sequel to probably one of the best Japanese movies in the world. BR2! Battle Royale 2, the Requiem. I paid 20 quid for this. I bet you can get it now for about a fiver. But you know what? It's totally worth it. So yeah, Battle Royale 2. Get a good look. I hope you've seen this already. If you haven't, you're missing out. I am totally going to sing this film's praises in this review. Yeah, so this came out, if I remember rightly, in 2003. Came out about a year or two after the first one did. Now, from what I mentioned in my last review, if you remember, the general plot of the first one was that the delinquent kids were being taken to a mountain. They had metal collars put on them so that they had to participate in a game called Battle Royale where they killed each other off. If they didn't, their collars would blow up anyway and they would die until there was one left, and that would be the winner. So basically the sequel deviates from that formula just a little bit, and it's one of the pros of the movie because it's a nice change. We still have a delinquent class that's being shipped off somewhere, except now, and this is a spoiler alert for the ending of the first one, like I said in the last review, basically Nanahara Shuya and Noriko survived. They have now fled the country because they killed the teacher and they're wanted for murder. They fled the country. It's implied they've gone somewhere like Afghanistan. Basically a war-torn country, and what Shuya has done over the last couple of years, it has basically become a terrorist. He's not a terrorist in the sense that he wants to actually kill a lot of innocent people. That's what he doesn't want. It's just that he's become involved with people that are using bombs and things, and a lot of innocent people have died. He is basically trying to bring down the system that created Battle Royale, and that happens to be a lot of adults. Now that he's classed as an adult himself, it kind of defeats purpose. But yeah, so the delinquent kids are now shipped off to an island where there's a compound where Narahara Shuya is believed to have set up camp. The government has enlisted these children now. They've put the collars on them again, and they are basically sending them out there as troops to go and kill him. Now, he's set up an organisation called the Wild Seven, and everyone in this organisation is basically a survivor of a Battle Royale game. And I thought that was such a wonderful idea. I mean, they're all survivors, so they're all against it, and they're all working together. They're basically all machine gunned up, you know. They're proper, like, war kids now. Now, things that differ from the first one is that the metal collars, everyone's put into a buddy system, so they're going to have, like, a matching partner. So it's basically a boy and a girl. And whatever number you are, you know, that's your partner. And if you die, so do they. So in, like, the beginning of the siege, because obviously they send them off quite quickly by boat, they're taking them out from the compound. They don't realise, the guys in the compound, that these are just kids that they've been forced into this. So they start taking the kids out. And then obviously we lose a whole bunch of kids because, like, if they die over in that boat, then you're going to die in this boat simply because you're his partner. So there's a lot of blood and gore right from the get-go. As we progress, the kids then get onto the beach and they start storming the compound. They're not military, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just, you know, they're just trying to survive. Obviously, Shuya doesn't know this. So as they get closer and closer and closer and we start seeing them getting whittled down, they actually do eventually break into the compound, and one of the survivors, a girl, she notices the collar and she then sort of calls a ceasefire, and we see them conversing about the whole Battle Royale experience together. Now, a few twists as well in this movie. I'm not going to give away the ending. Unfortunately, I had to give away the ending of the first one because we have a sequel. The daughter of the teacher from the first one enlists herself into the group. So basically she's the one who plays, like in the first one, for the fun of the kill. She wants to kill Shuya because he killed her dad. Now, it's not a twist really that we know who she is. It's you know, straight from the beginning we know who she is, why she's there, etc, etc. But it's great because she's like bloodthirsty, this girl. Also, the teacher character in this one, I can't remember his name. It's something like Ricky Tachi something. I can't quite remember his name now. He's a complete joke. He really is. I mean, he's only there for like the comic relief. I don't think he realised how funny he was being. He's meant to just be like, I don't know if he's meant to be terrifying. He's meant to be threatening, and he just does this. Now, I get that when you put your head down and you look up can be kind of creepy and a bit intimidating. That's it. When he does it, he puts his head all the way down here, and he's like trying to see up because he's just gone too far, and he has this really stupid laugh. He just goes, that's all you get the whole movie. Just get because he thinks he's like got one on them because he's in charge of whether or not they live or die. For fuck's sake! Oh, I love the teacher so much. He's so stupid. Yeah. So that's basically the plot of the movie. There's a few of the characters. I'm not going to give away the ending, but obviously we have the same actor playing Shuya. Noriko does make a little cameo appearance in it at some point, and yeah, so basically it's this kind of two factions, you know, the more experienced players against these newbies, and then obviously them trying to band together whilst in this hostile situation against the guys over there, the stupid teacher, the guys with like the fucking radar and all this sort of stuff who think they're all hot shit just because, you know, they're adults. And it's just, you know, it's actually a pretty good sequel. I mean, it must have been hard to follow the first one. They've done a pretty good job, I must admit. How much they had? I think it was a budget of $9 million they had for this movie, and they totally used it. You could tell. I don't know how much it brought in, but it probably brought in quite a bit. But I must admit, yeah, you should go and see this sequel. It is a great movie. It's definitely nowhere near as good as the first one, but it's definitely worth. I'd say it's worth about a 10 of this movie, and I don't pay more than a £5 for most of mine. Yeah, so that's Battle Royale 2, the Requiem. Go and give it a watch. If there's anything that you're wanting to discuss about it, happily hit me up in the comments. I've probably missed out a few bits here and there, and I'm going to end this now. We're at 7.5 minutes, that's long enough. And I'll see you next week for week 4 of Tartan Tuesdays. Bye!